somehow you're going to be an entrepreneur, definitely. Some of you going to be responsible in overseeing how SMEs are working. Jadi mungkin kamu bekerja dengan agensi yang orang kata dekat dengan SMEs ni, okay? Like SME Corp, Kemara dan sebagainya lah. Okay, boleh nampak slide saya because somehow technical saya drop dulu yang ni. So, okay. Okay, now I am a bit confident. So, why? Satu yang saya sebut tadilah. Yang kedua, we must be clear about our objective of learning, managing SME ni kan. In a good spirit, we are appreciating their contribution to the economy dan kita nak dia grow lagi. Kita nak dia keep on growing. For that, we must know the difference between small medium enterprises and also its characteristic. Jadi any organisation behave differently according to their size. Micro ada behavior dia, medium ada, small ada behavior dia, medium they got their own behavior, and what more, large organisation. Even for your information, if you study large organisation, they have one specific subject on organizational behavior. Behavior against what? Okay, so the characteristic of this SME influence their behavior towards their environment. Okay, internal environment and also external environment. Internal environment, it relates to the operation of that organization. External environment, more or less about the competition that exists around them. Satu. Yang kedua, regulation around them as well. Okay. The second thing is about to understand the importance of management function in small medium size business. This is very crucial. Yang ni betul-betul orang kata penting. Why? Because some people assume once you establish an enterprise, this enterprise will do magical things to you. Dia kadang-kadang macam mana? Bila ada SME ni orang kata, tak apa, this SME will make miracle for me. Miracle in terms of apa? Miracle in terms of bagi keuntungan yang berlipat kali ganda dan saya akan menjadi kaya raya. Something like that. However, without really thinking about this organisation must be driven accordingly. Mesti sebab kita percaya bahawa SME ni adalah vehicle, adalah kenderaan. Kenderaan kepada siapa? Vehicle to the owner and also to the investors and the users of that SME. Users ni maksudnya consumer lah, pengguna. Jadi mereka ni amat bergantung kepada SME. Okay, now for owner and also manager, they want to make sure that the operation of that SME will smooth. Dia secara lancar lah akan beroperasi. Tapi if we don't take any action, kita merancang saja, we plan without any action, without any execution, we are having a planning fallacy. Planning fallacy ni maksudnya angan-angan je. Tak apa, nanti bisnes tu akan berkembang sendiri. No. You must do something. You must do some planning. You must do some organizing. You must do some leading and also controlling. Nanti kita tengok. The third one is about to understand the importance of organizational plan. Ataupun saya boleh extend about the operational plan. Sebab organization or operational plan involves many things. Involves production, involves financial, involves marketing, involves selling, expanding to the market and all that. So it's very big. Sebenarnya kalau kita tengok the business process of small and medium enterprise ni dia sama je macam big business. What more micro? Kan? Dia almost the same. But how we manage it, dia akan tengok magnitude of that ataupun impact of that process ataupun planning itulah. Now, definition of SME in Malaysia. Okay, a bit outdated tapi more or less bertukar pun tak banyak. Okay. Under these circumstances, kalau kamu tengok, dia memisahkan di antara two major sectors, manufacturing and services. Okay, I just want to ask you, what's your opinion? Apa beza di antara manufacturing and services? Apa beza? Manufacturing and services. Apa perbezaan utama yang kamu rasa, ni manufacturing, yang ni services?
Manufacturing dia jual barang saya.
Dia produce product, betul. Service, dia offer services lah. Barang apa sifat dia? Produk ni apa sifat dia?
Physical.
Exactly. Dia adalah dinamakan tangible. Benda yang nampak. Dia ada jisim and jirim ke apa. Tak ingat lah. Something like that lah. Okay. That means you have the physical existence of that product. Okay. Dan produk kamu tahulah sifat dia. Ada yang expired, ada perishable, ada non-perishable, yang ada tarik luput, tak ada tarik luput. Ada yang berat, ada yang ringan, ada yang although the size is big but it's not that heavy. Okay. Services, it is intangible. Okay, it is intangible. Bila benda tak nampak, we as a consumer, walaupun kita tak nampak perkhidmatan tu kan, contohnya perkhidmatan telekomunikasi, boleh nampak ke kan? Contohnya kita pick up our phone, boleh nampak ke our voice ni kan, transmit from this phone to your phone, bergerak macam whatever lah, nampak ni. Tak nampak pun. Cuma, we feel, we receive the benefit of the services. This is very important thing. Okay, so, all in all, you know the difference between manufacturing and the services. Okay, now, kalau kita tengok, the first definition is about the sales turnover. How we can recognize these SMEs. Based on the sales turnover, is quite common. All over the world kita pakai. Medium, more or less, kita tengok around 15 million to 50 million. 15 juta hingga 10 juta di manufacturing. Meanwhile, in services, 3 million to 20 million. Okay. So, kat sini kita nampak dah. Okay, kita nampak more or less, if you want to determine the contribution of of sectors contributed to our economy ataupun our GDP, gross domestic production, kebanyakannya fall into manufacturing. Okay, saya ni bias. Saya bias kepada manufacturing. Saya minat manufacturing. Tapi dalam masa yang sama, saya pun appreciate the services sector. Okay. Ada yang, contohnya, kalau saya tanya dalam kelas sekarang, which business that you want to venture, ada yang berbelah bagi. Ada yang, kalau yang jenis suka produk ataupun yang tangible, selalunya kita ni orang yang visual. Kita suka nampak. Okay, kalau yang suka kata, okay, I want to do services, selalunya kita more on analytical. Kita tak nampak. That's why yang ni lah kita kata main difference between these two sectors. Not only about the existence of that product or services, but who interested in that sector as well. Boleh? Dan employee untuk manufacturing between 75 to 200. Yang services ni 30 to 75. Okay. Kenapa saya duduk cerita benda ni? Okay, because like this. In certain countries, they are more interested in giving opportunity to services. perkhidmatan. Contohnya India. Negara India, dia suka services. Call center, data center, software, software engineering services. Kerana dia suka, tapi dia tak ketepikan manufacturing. But if you look at this country, I mean India, I'm referring to India, they are more interested in services. Okay? Sama in a certain countries, mana lagi yang country, Sri Lanka, this country, dia memang suka services. Some people say that why don't focus on services? Because satu, kita tengok the cost of running these services business is quite low. Based on definition, 30 hingga 75 sekarang je dah ni kan. Tapi mesti ingat bahawa manufacturing adalah backbone of the economy. Nanti kamu ada masa free, tengoklah contribution of manufacturing over services. Boleh. Dan itu medium, 15 to 50 million, 3 million to 20 million, dan employee 75 to 200, in for services 30 to 75, that is being considered as a medium firms ataupun medium businesses. Okay, small. Okay, tengok berapa tu? Less than 15 million, small lagi. Dan kalau services less than 3 million. Okay. Dan micro less than 300,000 sales dia. Dan untuk services yang tu untuk untuk services kan 300 juga. So dekat micro ni kalau kamu tengok dia dah the differentiation tu sukar dah nak dilaksanakan. Sebab dia memang dah orang kata dah streamkan sangat dah. Alright? Okay. Now, kenapa tak boleh ni, kenapa? Okay. Kalau kamu tengok kat atas ni, total establishment in Malaysia, 98.5% total firm establishment in Malaysia are SMEs. Jadi, tak dapat tidak memang kita tak boleh lari daripada SME ni. Jadi kamu dah kata makan SME, tidur SME, ni semua SME. Sekarang ni musim World Cup kan. Okay. Dan kalau tengok services paling tinggi. Total SME 809126 ni. Peratusan dia adalah 89.2. Okay. Even dekat last firm pun 9185. Kenapa jadi macam ni? Guys, apa pendapat kamu? Kenapa services tinggi? Hello?
Sebab ramai gunakan servis.
Okay, so you seeing from the market prospect of that services, mungkin consumer tinggi kat situ lagi.
Orang tak rajin sekarang, Doktor.
Orang tak rajin? Macam mana tu? Come again?
Contoh kalau makanan kan kita kena keluar pergi naik kereta, naik motor, servis. Kita bayar and then makanan terus datang depan rumah. So, kita malas nak siap-siap.
Okay. Adakah kamu merujuk kepada kalau manufacturing ni business proses dia panjang. Services mungkin pendek. Itu pun salah satu. So, manufacturing ni dia adalah labor intensif dan juga capital intensif. Apa maksud labor intensif? Dia perlukan pekerja yang ramai untuk melaksanakan proses manufacturing tu. Boleh juga argument tu. Sama juga yang lain. Kebanyakannya Kenapa kita bias kepada services? Because these two argument. Labor intensive dan capital intensive. Tapi services ni, dia ada satu, nak kata sumpahan taklah. Dia ada satu perkara yang tak boleh tidak wujud. Iaitu it must be technology intensive as well. Okay, buktinya apa? Apa bukti dia? Saya kata services ni adalah teknologi intensif. Dia memang amat bergantung pada teknologi untuk berjaya dalam sektor ni. Anyone?
Macam dulu kita ada taksi, kita nak kita call. Sekarang kita emailing. So jadi kepada pemandu taksi yang tak pandai nak guna e-hailing ni, dia a bit lost lah pada dia orang.
Exactly. Kerana services dia adalah teknologi intensif, kerana whoever involved in this one, dia kena catch up dengan teknologi. Jadi, kalau negara kita kata, okay, we want to make sure that our services is growing, kita kena ada infrastruktur untuk yang sesuai to support these services. Contohnya, whatever e-services. We are dependent so much on internet connection. That's why if you can see, the government ataupun in any part of the world push so hard for better internet connectivity. Okay? Construction 4.3 dan sebagainya lah. Mungkin 30 years back, benda ni terbalik. Okay? Kerana we used to be known as natural intensive country. Kita ni negara pertanian, pernah dikenali sebagai negara pertanian dan negara yang mengeluarkan komoditi dalam tanah. What we call it natural resources commodity. Kalau kamu asal daripada Perak, you know for the fact that Perak was the biggest exporter of tin, biji timah in the world for lama lah kan. Kalau kamu tengok yang ni in Malaysia, but might be kalau if you want to know more, then you can look for Indonesia as well. Kamu tengok manufacture composition dia kat mana. Tengok India macam mana. Mungkin services dia lebih tinggi ataupun dia balance. I would suspect that in Indonesia, manufacturing could be sebab dia ramai. Dia ramai pekerja, dia land dia pun banyak, dia resources dia tinggi. So I suspect that the composition of SME establishment in Indonesia might be different than Malaysia. Agree ke? Setuju ke? Okay, no response. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Ini adalah sektor-sektor in Malaysia. Services, referring to wholesale business, perniagaan borong. Retail business, perniagaan runcit. Accommodation, those hotels, B&B and all that falls under accommodation. Yang kita kenal, yang common, restaurant, communication, workshop, jangan lupa workshop, itu adalah services. Stitches, ataupun tailor, beauty center, laundry, professional services and that. Based on this definition, saya nak sokong one of your friends just now, because here we can see that the consumer or the customer of these services then it can be daily usage of these services. Dia hari-hari dia kita guna benda ni. Okay. Meanwhile, manufacturing refers to any manufacturing business on clothes, enclosures, food items, product, printing, furniture and all that. Okay. Jadi yang ni kita occasionally use. Tidak, kita ada guna, but it must embed in services dalam tu. Okay, contohnya manufacturing of smartphone. It's very big sector, but it must couple with a services sector. Jadi there's no clear indication how we can separate services and manufacturing. Adalah dari segi definitionnya, but in terms of the operation, this one we cannot simply kata ini totally 100% manufacturing or 100% services. Okay. Mana saya nak bagi contoh ni ya? Okay, ada yang ni nak kamu faham mengenai sektor lah kan. Sektor ini dia amat mempengaruhi business model of any organisation. Ada tak manufacturing, kita kenali dia sebagai manufacturing, tapi sebenarnya yang memberi hasil kepada ini adalah services. Ada tak? Apa contoh ataupun kamu boleh terfikir tak? Dia mengeluarkan produk, tapi hasil dia banyak daripada perkhidmatan. Guys?
Kowe, doktor.
Macam mana?
Kowe.
Kowe. Okey, macam mana tu? Cuba cerita sikit.
Kan kalau kita beli produk Kowe kan kena servis macam 2-3 bulan sekali kot. Macam orang kena servis.
Very good example. Well done for that. Manufacturing ni dia backbone. Dan you are right. Kowe, dia manufacturing sebenarnya. Dia manufacturing the water filter, the air filter and all that. But the recurring income yang cover the cost of manufacturing. Okay. Lagi ada tak contoh? Nah, kamu boleh fikirlah sebab nanti kalau kamu buat bisnes, you must think along this model. You are involved in manufacturing, but sometimes your manufacturing only contribute about 20 or 30% to your revenue jualan. Yang 70-80 lagi datang daripada services kadang-kadang. Jadi janganlah jadi macam saya bias kepada manufacturing. Tapi bias saya berdasarkan we need manufacturing in order to create services. Boleh? Boleh ke?
Boleh, sir. Boleh, sir.
Ada soalan tak? Pause kejap. Ada soalan?
Tak ada.
Ya, saya.
Kalau restoran, dia stick bawah services, right?
Ya, services.
Tapi kalau restoran yang dia ada link dengan macam dia restoran kopi tapi kopi jenama ni dia buat. So dia manufacturing sekali ke tak?
Dia manufacturing sekali. Okay, contohnya Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks dia adalah services F&B. Tapi dia ada buat produk tak?
Ada.
Kopi kan, dia ada yang biji kopi tu dia so-called dia manufacture sendiri kan. That is manufacturing. So the sector ni, that's why kadang nanti kamu own business, especially kalau kamu nak pergi kursus ke, if you are go to any course or even to apply for grant or to apply for ni, nanti ada soalan. Which sector you are in? manufacturing or services. Kadang-kadang usahawan ni tanda dua-dua. Betul juga. Kan? Tak salah kan? Sebab you involved in two sectors. So for me, it is better to know which one contribute the most in order to substantiate which sector you are in. Or if you want to go more creative, you can declare both. You are both manufacturing and services. Dan I believe whatever it is, if you can have the couple business model between manufacturing and services, I think you akan boleh survive. Okay? Boleh? Okay, now. Let's continue, guys. Yang construction apa semua ni faham lah kan? Agriculture and mining and quarrying lah ni for utilizing the natural things yang ada kat negara kita lah. So definition of business organization. Okay, a business organization comprises of human beings. This is very important thing. Organization is about human. First definition is referring to human resource. Okay, that carry out specific tasks or activities. Okay, specific tasks or activities referring to business process. And process business, if you go just outside of your hostel, you will see a lot of businesses. And businesses, they must involve in the process. For example, in eatery, ataupun yang kalau kat tepi pejabat saya ni saya boleh nampak ada makcik jual nasi, that makcik involves in business process. Yang ni specific task or activities. Kan kalau tanya dia, makcik start pukul berapa berniaga, apa yang dia akan jawab? Pernah tanya makcik yang jual nasi kat tepi ni, makcik start berniaga pukul apa? Guys?
Maybe pukul 9.
Betul. Dia akan ada dua jawapan, two answers. The first answer referring to when it starts to sell. Another answer could be dia mention about, makcik hari ni started about 4 AM or 5 AM in the morning because I need to get chicken ataupun raw material from the fresh pasar. So that is specific task. And it must be in coordinated manner for the purpose of achieving objectives of that organization. Okay. If micro, it might be a daily objective. Siapa yang micro? Contohnya, yang makcik di tepi ni. The objective is to make sure that all the lauk, all the nasi and everything finish off. That is the main target of that micro. Medium, it could be a weekly objective or monthly objective. Big organization, it could be monthly, it could be half yearly ataupun yearly objective. Dia bergantung pada size of the business. Okay, so again, if you referring or if you thinking about organization, you must straight away think about pekerja dalam tu. Okay, now this definition must be updated. Okay, apa yang kamu nampak kat sini? Human being that carry out stuff bla 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 kan? From your opinion, apa yang kena masukkan kat sini juga? Ya
Dah dia.
Hello. In opinion apa yang kamu rasa kamu yang kena dimasukkan kat sini juga? Kita sebut human being. Sekarang ni apa yang perlukan lagi? Untuk memastikan the specific tasks or activities can be coordinated in manner.
Hire
Tak ni.
more pekerja.
Ha? Macam mana?
Hire pekerja.
Okay, hire pekerja. Itu human being. Okay, ginilah. Sekarang ni kalau kita tengok, nowadays, it might refer organization comprises of human beings and technology. Teknologi dah. Jadi kena bila kamu bercerita atau berfikir mengenai organisation, you must think about the people and technology. Because sekarang ni the trend is to try to minimize the usage or the utilization of human resource. Diganti dengan AI, Artificial Intelligence. Okay, boleh?
Boleh, sir.
Alright, roles of entrepreneurs as the owner managers, ya. Jadi human kena buat lah, AI tak boleh buat ni. Tapi ada juga AI buat. Okay, the first one setting out vision, mission and objective. Yang ni human kena buat. Technology can help you, but the creative part or the thinking beyond whatever we see and we feel is dependent on human creativity. Because vision, mission, is about the one that we want to achieve 5 years, 10 years, 3 years down the road. Objective, you more or less kita human kena buat juga, but can be added, boleh dibantu oleh teknologi. That's the first role. The second role is the management thing. Okay, planning, organizing, directing, leading and controlling. Okay, yang ni adalah the principle of management lah. POLC. Planning, organizing, leading and controlling. The third role is personal planning. Ada yang kawan kita mention tadi, is about hiring. That is personal planning as well. Personnel, bukan personal. Personal, that means referring to the human resource management. The fourth one is to decide business location selection ataupun to offer opinion on business location selection. Okay, nowadays, this one, it can be done through more on analytical analysis of AI. Boleh dah, bergantung pada data, bergantung pada the composition of people surrounding the proposed location and all that. Dan business location selection yang a bit more sophisticated ini dilaksanakan oleh satu company yang kamu selalu pergilah, dan dia memang sophisticated marketing company, iaitu McDonald. McDonald, they are quite selective in selecting the location, but they do it in more what we call it analytical and systematic manner. Okay, boleh? Okay, I would like to come back to setting out vision and management. Okay, when we talk about setting out vision, mission and objectives, what it means here, we try to recognize the entrepreneur as the leader. As a leader. Boleh? Sebab leader yang buat benda ni. Setting out vision, mission and objective. Pengurus, manager, do the second part of it, iaitu management, planning, organizing, leading and also controlling. Okay? Yang ni yang kamu biasa tengok lah. Vision, mission, objective ni biasalah kita tengok kan. Vision is the long term goal of the organisation, benda yang lebih jauh yang kita nak capai. Mission is a statement purpose of the organisation came into being. It is meanwhile objective is the short term goal of the organisation. Saya melihat objektif adalah the operational of the mission. How you want to achieve the mission, you must have the objectives. Okay, objectives can be translated into operational plan. Okay? Vision again is about long term. Mission is the statement of purpose of organisation to come into being. Apa maksud mission ni? Dia adalah satu penyataan kenapa organisasi ni wujud. Vision, apa yang dia nak capai. Mission, kenapa dia wujud. Objektif adalah operation plan of that mission. Faham tak?
Faham, Doktor.
Okey, dah layu dah tu. Tak apalah. Saya teruskan juga. Layu pun layulah kamu ni. Objektif, objektif must be according to a SMART concept. Ini kamu mungkin dah pernah dengar. Is a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and also have time frame. Okay? Okay, specific, it must have a focus on what you want to achieve. Measurable, it could be quantified in terms of their impact and performance. Achievable, referring to things that matching your capabilities. Contohnya, kamu nak menjadi satu jenama yang ternama di dunia dalam fashion. But you started with, very basic thing. It's not that, orang kata achievable. Achievable, but it takes time. Realistic, that means you are clear about what you want to achieve. That is realistic. Time frame, it is referring to what we call it, tempoh masa yang munasabah diperlukan. Management function, ini yang sebut sebagai yang role of entrepreneur tu, tapi dia bersifat kepada pengurusan. Ini beza dia, bukan beza lah. Some entrepreneur, they only act as a leader. Tak apa, buat benda ni kita buat, tapi dia not acting as a manager. For me, you need to have both. Role as entrepreneur must comprises of leaders function and also management functions. Okay? For basic management function, planning, you need to do the planning, organizing, you try to organize the resources. Sumber-sumber kita ni perlu disusun atur. If not, you will end up in the waste stage. Pembaziran. Directing or leading must be able to take decision, lead that decision, and also must able to do the check and balance, or what we call controlling. The management function are used to manage organizational input effectively. Okay. Satu lagi saya nak highlight. Organisasi SME ni apa sebenarnya? Tadi kita kata dia adalah something that referring to human being that carry out specific tasks, specific roles in a sequence or in a good manner. Sebenarnya apa yang kita nak adalah you must understand that organisation is a conversion platform. Dia yang menukarkan input kepada output, yang output itu dari segi produk, services atau whatever yang kita produce, dan the output must be good quality, time manner and also effective manner. Effective ni kita tak guna banyak sangat sumber. We want to have effective conversion process dalam our organisation, what more in a business. Yang ni yang membezakan good performer of organisation or medium or low performer. Sebab the conversion process tak berlaku secara bagus. Faham ke tak conversion process ni, guys? Apa conversion process of restaurant? Someone? Silakan, siapa yang nak jawab? Siapa nak respon? What is your opinion? Conversion process in a F&B outlet. Hello.
Sir, tolong ulang balik asal conversion cost tu.
Conversion ni macam ni. Conversion ni adalah dia proses yang berlaku dalam perniagaan. Sebab dalam perniagaan ataupun organisasi, dia akan terima input kan. Input apa? Raw material, location, anything kan, human resource. Kemudian benda ni, resources ni, dia akan terkumpul dalam organisation. Dan organisation perlu buat conversion, perlu tukarkan, perlu proses lah orang kata. Perlu proses semua ni untuk mengeluarkan output. Okay? Itu adalah conversion process dia namanya. Contohnya saya nak tanya, dalam F&B outlet, restoran, coffee shops, anything. Can you give one example of conversion process yang berlaku?
Raw material yang dia dapat.
Okay, lagi? Apa yang dia buat dengan raw material tu?
Dia buat makanan.
Okay, jadi macam tu je. Dia mesti ada step dia kan. Contohnya ayam kan, dia beli mungkin dia kena cuci, dia kena perap, dia kena simpan, dia kena whatever, banyak proses kan dia buat, steps ataupun langkah. That is conversion process. Dan apa yang akan membezakan hasil output kepada organisasi tersebut adalah conversion process ni, steps tu tadilah. Kalau dia buat secara cekap, efektif, then you might have a good product, produce good product at a reasonable quality. Ada yang produk dia bagus, check, kos tinggi sangat. Ada yang murahnya apanya ni, produk ni baguslah, tapi tengok quality out. Contohnya, maaflah saya bagi contoh ekstrim. Mungkin kamu pernah tengok orang yang jual chicken chop RM5. Ataupun murah kan, chicken chop berapa ringgit? RM4 je. Murahnya orang nak beli. Tapi tak terjual juga. Kenapa? Tak laku keras pun. Kenapa?
Cara dia potong ayam kecil-kecil.
Betul. Dia slice ayam tu nipis macam ayam gunting. Betul tak? So that is conversion process. Boleh ke guys? Okay. Organizational input. Generally, organizational input are as follows. Money, capital, yang ni tahulah. Personnel, labor, technology of plant, machinery and equipment, raw material or inventory and information. Yang ni biasalah. Kalau kamu tengok, ini yang dinamakan input semua ni. Dan ada input yang berbentuk tangible, berbentuk raw material, berbentuk physical. Then there are also other forms of input which is intangible. Information, for example. Technology embedded in the system. Nah, itu tak nampak. But it can be considered as input. Okay? Planning. Apa maksud planning? Involve activity of formulating company policy, procedure for the purpose of achieving the stated goal in an effective manner. Long-term plan and strategy to the company. Short-term referring to more on operational. For me, we need to have a balance between long-term plan and short-term plan. Tak boleh you only focus on long-term strategy without considering how you going to achieve that. That referring to the short-term plan ataupun operational plan. Okay, must balance lah. At the moment, if you want me to involve in business, I might be interested in long-term plan because saya suka yang strategic a bit. But I need a person. Contohnya kalau kamu nak JV dengan saya, siapa-siapa dalam kelas ni, saya kata, okay, I would like to involve in long term. I shall leave it the short term to you, but I'm going to check on this one as well. Okay. Organizing. Organizing Guys. So organizing involve activities of dividing and coordinating tasks and responsibility into department, section or unit. It also involve establishing a managerial authority. Okay. Organizing ni kadang-kadang dia refer kepada conversion process tapi lebih kepada macam mana dia susun atur sumber itu. Okay, how you coordinate conversion process in terms of the input and also the process involved to do the conversion. Okay, dalam bahasa strategic management disebut sebagai resource orchestration. Macam orkestra? Ya, orkestra. Okay, in organizing, it involves establishing managerial authority. When you try to organize, it is advisable for you to have a job specialization. Yang ni yang selalunya SMEs fail to do. They generalize everything without realizing that a specific task must be carried out by the expert. And by the expert, iaitu mengenai job specialization. Boleh? Directing, okay, is a process whereby specific instructions are given to the subordinate to execute tasks and assigned to them. Important issues, unity of command, and clarity of instruction and span of control. Pentinglah benda ni. Directing, that means delegation is about directing. That means trust to the subordinate. Orang yang di bawah kita kena bagi kepercayaan. Controlling involve all activities of measuring and monitoring. Controlling is about monitoring the actual against the plan. So tadi kita ada dekat awal-awal planning kan. We have the planning. That means you ascertain or you determine what you want to achieve. Then you implement it in organizing and leading. Then come into controlling, you compare between what you have achieved and what have been planned before. Bila ada gap, gap yang contohnya positive gap or negative gap, you know the consequence. Kalau positive, that means you overperform, bagus. A+++. But if you compare under what you have achieved, rendah pada what you have planned, something wrong somewhere. Kena tengok for what we call it amendment ataupun penambahbaikan. Ni ada relationship between business input, function and objectives. Business input yang saya berulang-ulang kali cakap, organizing about receiving input. Management function yang inilah mempengaruhi the conversion process. How you manage things, how you organize things, dan akan cuba mencapai the organizational objectives. Okay. Ini organizational structure. I think you tahu mengenai perkara ini. Each organization has to be structured according to the purpose and the function of the specific organization. Yang selalu kita tengok ada hierarki. Hierarki ni kenapa? Adakah kita nak tunjuk lagak dengan hierarki ni? No, it's about accountability. Kebertanggungjawaban. Division of task and responsibility and span of control. Penting. Types of organization structure. Yang ni biasalah. Functional mengikut fungsi. Yang ni kamu kalau dia tanya, kalau type of organization structure ni macam department lah. Department finance, marketing and operation. Or divisional. By product pun boleh. Contohnya Nestle. Dia ada produk, consumer product. Milo. Milo dia ada team Milo dia sendiri. Ada team cereal. Dia ada marketing of cereal, ada finance of cereal, ada operation of cereal. Or by customer. That means if you having a product, you want to focus on contohnya tudung bawal eksklusif Okay. you are focusing on this age, below market segment below 30. Ini team dia. Jadi TikTok and everything must be ni. Yang 40 and above, it must be in store. Entertain dia orang elok-elok macam Mak Datin and everything, they will buy for you. From you, I beg your pardon. Matrix, combination of functional and division, and also by other lah, shift and number of employee, itu kamu boleh faham lah. Ini organizational chart, kenapa penting, dan SME perlu ada benda ni, because it explain the hierarchy, span of control, interrelationship and division of job and responsibilities, and what more importantly is about the decision making process. Personal planning ni biasalah, macam mana kita nak macam mana kita nak organize our human resource ni. Ni biasalah, personal planning, perform job analysis. Penting perkara ni, perform job analysis, what task to perform in what order. Ini yang kita classification kan, what is important, what is important, how you define important, how you define urgent. Ada semua job ni, semua important ke, semua urgent. You want inilah segregation between that. Okay. Personal planning also emphasize on recruitment process. How you get or select people to be with you, with the organization lah. That's why we need a clear procedure and process about hiring process. Recruitment and procedure of remuneration and all that lah. Okay. Ini biasalah, nanti kamu nak boleh jenis macam ni. Okay. Okay. So I want to highlight here the specific requirement of the procedure involve hiring, selection and retention. Yang ni, hiring ni adalah macam mana kita advertise, how we open up our hiring process. It's very important. How we choose, ada tak selection criteria, and how we going to retain them. Okay. Kenapa tiga ni penting? Because SME ni dia amat bergantung kepada the human resource. However, often dia ambil mudah pasal personal planning ni. Very bad lah. That's why kadang-kadang kita tengok yang tak bayar gaji lah, yang violation of KWSP and all that, because they don't see the importance of human resource. But bear in mind, especially if you are services, you involve in services, your employee, your pekerja is very, very important. Okay. Kalau saya pergi kedai makan ataupun whatever lah, selalu cakap tu my other half, my wife kata, kedai ni tak boleh, cannot go kata. Cannot go further because of this pekerja. Bukan seorang, maksudnya cara dia menjawab apa semua. Okay, I give you an example. Masa saya buat master dekat Australia, even kat UK, the way customer greet tu pun dah lain. Contohnya, dia akan greet, how are you sir? Kalau Australia, good day mate, how's it going? How may I help you? Menarik ya. Saya pun baliklah kat sini. Saya pergilah dekat Selcom, adalah service center. Dia tanya, ni apa masalah datang sini? Saya terus jawab, kata, tak ada masalah apa-apa. Cuma saya nak perkhidmatan ini. Saya punya marah kan. So, requirement proses tu boleh ni kena tengok lah kan. Kalau dia jenis boleh handle mesin saja, jangan pergi minta dia buat customer service. Nanti semua customer dia marahkan. Alright. Ini biasalah. Yang kamu tahulah. Business location selection, location, premise and everything lah. This very basic. Administrative budget. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all for manufacturing management of human resource. Management of SME. Sorry lah, terbalik cakap. Any question? Ada soalan? Ke semua dah
Tak ada, sir.
Okay. Alright, kalau tak ada, saya pun tak nak tak nak pegang kamu lama-lama. Please, kalau ada soalan, ask me. If you have any ada kelas lain and everything, feel free untuk leave lah. Sekejap saya kena upkan. Yang mana belum scan, please scan this QR code for your mana attendance saya ni? Attendance Okay, until then, insyaAllah see you next week.